Be good, my little one. Grandma is knitting a little warmth just for you.
I made this blanket long ago, just hoping I could one day place it into your hands.
You've been so kind to me. You're truly an amazing mother.
After long days at the hospital, sleepless nights, small worries, and the sacred moment of hearing their baby's first cry, today finally became the day the doctor shared the news they had both been waiting for. Tien's health had stabilized. Baby Anna was developing well too. It was such a simple sentence from the doctor, yet it felt like crossing a major milestone for both of them. Mother and baby can be discharged. Tien smiled, her eyes still carrying traces of post-birth exhaustion, but this time it was a peaceful smile. Jack stood beside her, watching his little daughter resting quietly in her mother's arms, a happiness so overwhelming that all he could do was gently hold his wife's hand. They were no longer two people preparing to become parents. They had truly become a family. If you also love their sincerity and this deeply touching love story, don't forget to subscribe to the Tien story channel so we can continue following the joyful journey of this couple together. When they arrived home, the familiar space suddenly felt different. Every corner seemed quietly rearranged to welcome a new member. The crib placed beside the bed, tiny folded baby clothes neatly stacked, the soft scent of milk and baby powder drifting through the warm air. Jack was still clumsy when holding the baby. He kept asking Tien again and again, "Am I holding her right? Is she uncomfortable?" Tien laughed softly, tired yet deeply touched. She realized Jack wasn't afraid of sleepless nights or exhaustion. What he feared most was doing something wrong for his daughter. The first nights at home passed slowly. Some nights, Anna slept peacefully. Other nights, her crying left them both flustered. Jack learned to prepare milk at midnight. Tien learned to recognize each different cry of their baby. And within those exhausted moments, there were always tiny yet beautiful expressions of love. A gentle touch as they watched their daughter sleep. A grateful glance when one woke up so the other could rest. A soft smile when Anna wrapped her tiny fingers around her father's hand. But they were not alone. Mother Loy was there. She didn't talk much. She didn't interfere too deeply. She simply helped in quiet, gentle ways, preparing warm meals for Tien, reminding Jack to rest when he looked too tired, holding Anna for a few minutes so the couple could breathe. She watched everything with the gentle eyes of someone who had lived through it all before. Sometimes she smiled while watching Jack awkwardly hold the baby. Whenever Anna cried, she moved quickly, a natural instinct of motherhood that never fades. Yet deep in her heart, she carried a small secret. One afternoon, while Anna slept peacefully in her crib, Mother Loy quietly walked into the room. She opened the closet and took out a carefully stored box. Inside was a small knitted blanket. It wasn't newly bought. It had been made long ago, when Anna had not yet been born, even when the pregnancy was still a fragile piece of good news. Every stitch, every strand of yarn was made by her own hands. She had spent many evenings by the window, knitting slowly under warm yellow light. Sometimes she unraveled sections just because they didn't feel soft enough. Sometimes she sat for a long time simply choosing the right color. She chose the softest yarn, a bright, warm color, the color of beginnings and hope. Throughout the entire time she knit it, she told no one. Not because she didn't want to share the joy, but because she was afraid of creating pressure for Jack and Tien, afraid that her longing might become a burden. So she kept that hope quietly in her heart, weaving it into every stitch. Each time she finished a small section, she imagined the day she would hold her grandchild, the day she would watch the baby sleep peacefully, the day she could gently wrap this blanket around her grandchild. Such a small wish, yet enough to make her smile alone. Now the blanket was finished. Mother Loy held it gently, her hand brushing across the softness, as if touching her own love. She walked toward the crib. Anna was sleeping peacefully. Jack and Tien stood nearby, unaware that this blanket had existed for so long. Mother Loy said nothing. She simply unfolded it and gently covered the baby. The moment was silent, yet the entire room felt warmer. Tien noticed her mother's hands trembling slightly. Jack saw the tears in her eyes even as she smiled. No explanation was needed. This blanket was not only meant to keep Anna warm, it carried all the love, patience, and quiet waiting of a grandmother. Jack stepped closer and whispered, "Thank you, Mom." Mother Loy shook her head softly. "I only hope she will always be warm." In the end, Anna slept peacefully beneath the soft knitted blanket, a blanket that didn't just warm her body, but held the quiet love and patient waiting of a grandmother. In life, some love is never loud. It doesn't need grand words. Sometimes it is simply a warm meal waiting at home, silent, sleepless nights, or a blanket knitted stitch by stitch with patience and hope. Family is not a perfect place, but it is a place where someone quietly makes sure you are warm, safe, and loved, even when you don't realize it. One day, the blanket may grow old with time, but the memory of today's love will remain forever in Anna's heart as she grows up. If this little story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe and continue following the warm moments of this family, where love is told through the simplest things.
Hello everyone, xin chào các khán giả của kênh Lý Tử Tiên Story. Sau khi trải qua những ngày vất vả ở bệnh viện, Tử Tiên hồi phục và bé Anna khỏe mạnh. Bác sĩ cho hai mẹ con xuất viện, đánh dấu khoảnh khắc sách và Tử Tiên chính thức bước vào cuộc sống gia đình thực sự. Trở về nhà, họ bỡ ngỡ nhưng hạnh phúc khi học cách chăm con trong những đêm thiếu ngủ, những lần gục về bế con và những khoảnh khắc nhỏ đầy yêu thương. Bên cạnh đó, mẹ Lợi âm thầm chăm sóc và hỗ trợ cả hai bằng sự dịu dàng của một người đã từng trải. Cao trào cảm xúc nằm ở chiếc chăn len bà đã bí mật đan từ lâu, chứa đựng rất nhiều tình yêu thương, hy vọng và sự chờ đợi dành cho đứa cháu gái. Khi mẹ Lợi nhẹ nhàng đắp chăn cho cháu Anna, cả gia đình nhận ra tình yêu lớn lao đôi khi được thể hiện qua những điều lặng lẽ và giản dị nhất. Thông điệp chính là gia đình không cần hoàn hảo, chỉ cần có những người âm thầm cho ta được ấm áp và yêu thương. Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi hết tập phim hôm nay. Nếu các bạn thấy hay, hãy nhấn like, chia sẻ, đăng ký kênh và đừng quên bật thông báo để không bỏ lỡ bất cứ tập phim nào của kênh Lý Tử Tiên Story. Hẹn gặp lại các bạn trong các tập tiếp theo. Bye bye!